All right. Where were we? You guys, I think we stopped at the Luna River crossroads as you guys had just finished talking to the hunters, right?
The hunters.
That sound right?
We on our way to the
You talked to the
tower.
the teenager who said that there was this tower of an old mage Kazan whose spellbook he has, but he's been unable to get inside the tower because he has never left the town. Oh, hello. Do you want to sit with me? Here's my old cat. Hello, old cat.
Old cat, look at my cat.
So he suggested a couple of local hunters, Soldar and Yevgeny, who knew the area pretty well. You met with them, and they gave you some local info, but you decided not to pay them their wage for accompanying you, showing you the way to the tower. However, you were able to appeal to Soldar's sympathetic side with the story of the missing girl, and he did give you directions on how to get to the tower. The safest way. So I believe we went back down to the road to the Luna River crossroads, and that is where we are picking up here, Luna River Bridge.
Remember that time Andy was like, "Hey there, kids in the corner," and we all freaked out.
By the way,
I forgot about that. There are kids in the corner. Got a lot of stuff into these descriptions. Sometimes I miss it. Like, oh, there are kids in the corner? Okay, I should probably mention that. Okay. As you guys are crossing the bridge over the Luna River, the path narrows, flanked by dense, towering trees, and up ahead you see an old wooden bridge come into view, its age-worn planks spanning the rushing river below. As you approach, you see the dark river tumbling over the smooth stones of the riverbed, bordered on either side by gnarled bushes and trees. As you step onto the bridge, your boots echo against the old, damp wood. To the north, you see the river meander upstream. That's the direction you came from. Around a tree line before vanishing around a curve. To the south, the river winds like a ribbon between its banks and gradually vanishes into the mist. Halfway across the bridge, you notice something. Who notices something? I'm going to say it's Lee. You notice something.
I spy with my keen eye.
A small scrap of white material seems to be fluttering inside the river. Seems to be caught on like a tree root downstream from the bridge near the bank.
Do you guys see that? And he kind of points it out.
Wasn't there a scarf or something where the bodies were? Fabric. Was there fabric something where the bodies were? No. Okay.
Don't remember.
How far off is it, Andy?
It is after you would have to finish crossing the bridge, and it's about 30 or 40 feet downstream from the bridge.
Okay.
Let's go check it out.
Corvus, I've seen you do stuff with magic. Are you able to grab that, whatever it is? Otherwise, I could jump in the river.
Well, there's no sense getting wet this time of evening or morning or night. But I could magic it out. I gotta get a little closer. I'll when I feel like I'm 30 feet or so away from it, I could send my invisible mage hand to try to grab it.
Okay. When you activate your mage hand, and an ethereal giggle of a little girl echoes in the air around you all.
Oh, that's pretty.
Is that a?
ghost hand?
Oh, okay. I was like, is that a familiar giggle? Cause
That giggle is very familiar to you.
well, darling, I think we need to find out what this might be. And I'm
Oh
gonna.
wait, no, you were the little boy who was scared of everything, right?
Oh, I was the little boy. Dane was the little girl.
Yes. Okay, so you are is a giggle of a little boy child. Cool. Yeah, you were able to grab the piece of material. It's like the size of a handkerchief-ish. And as it gets closer, it seems to be. It is actually a handkerchief. It's kind of grimy at this point. It looks like it at one time was white, but is now very mud stained and has. Yeah, it just has some mud staining on it. But it is a small white handkerchief monogrammed with the letters RVR.
RVR. Do we know the name of the girl? I'm sure we do.
Arabelle.
Okay, so that should be her.
I'm gonna visibly waft it over to Silas. What do your keen eyes see here?
What's up, babe? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're talking. I'm sorry. Well, what was it again? I'm sorry.
Oh, it's fine. It's a white handkerchief that we found with the
Okay.
monogrammed RVR, and I was hoping
RVR.
maybe you can make that a
I
lead.
will try to look at it. RVR. What can I use on that?
What are you trying to figure out?
Who it may have belonged to, I guess. Unless we already know that. Do we know an RVR?
RVR.
That's for you to decide.
Yeah.
Hmm.
All right.
I guess the society check would let you know.
Found it.
Oh.
Session notes number 14.
Yes.
10, Dinner with the Devil. Strahd is not a fan of Rudolf von Richten. Claims himself from the walls
Vampire
of
hunter.
Ravenloft.
That's dope, Chris.
I was like, I'm going to scroll through these notes, see if I can find an RVR.
Chris, take a hero point.
Nicely done.
I guess I'll roll society.
You roll society. Like there's other things you could try to glean from this if you wish.
18.
Lee is none of the. So from what you know of Rudolf von Richten specifically, is very little. We've heard stories from. You have a few writings of this person, which are under your handout sections. I believe you guys have found the works of Rudolf von Richten, Study of the Werewolf's Curse. Nope, that's not one.
I thought he wrote the werewolf one.
What's that?
We have something that he wrote about werewolves.
Yeah, I have a
Yeah.
book that's on werewolves, is the title.
I thought he wrote that one and that he wrote about vampires.
Yes. I'll just add the werewolves thing because I have it in here. I'm just gonna make you guys owners. It's in there now. Save. And then an excerpt you found in Barovia on vampires. You recall that he had sort of led many of the youths of the town of Barovia in an attack
Right.
on Strahd's castle, but was foiled by an enemy from within, it seems. Seems the plan was foiled by a saboteur. And Doru, the vampire son of Father Donovich, was part of that group.
The group that went to attack.
Rudolf von Richten was going under an alias at the time, but had revealed himself to Doru at one point. But he fell in the battle to Strahd because of the betrayal by one of the youths, Escher, who you later met as one of the consorts of Strahd.
Right. Do we know if RBR fell in battle?
That is what Doru said.
Doru said he fell in battle. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And you later found a cache of items when you fought that zombie family. You found a cache of items that von Richten had hidden.
Oh.
That Doru told you about. As far as what your society would tell you, that's probably what you would recall from your own personal things. No one else that you've spoken to has mentioned von Richten. You haven't run across that as like a local name or a family name. So you know of no societal ties of this person to any of the movers and shakers of the area that you've met so far, Silas.
I thought we knew that he was from a different land.
Do you know that?
I thought that we knew that he had like somehow got to Barovia and then was like researching and writing.
Okay. Is there anything else you guys would like to do? Here on the bridge?
Yeah, I guess I'd like to kind of just scan around the area and see if there's any other like possessions or things that can find.
Sure. Go ahead and roll a secret perception. Let's see. You see, you find nothing else in this area, though you recall that the place where the body was found, the headless body was found, was a mile south of the Luna River crossroads, which is up the road shortly from the bridge. So it'll be about a mile south of where you guys are right now.
Okay.
But you find no other kind of like hidden caches or anything around here. But you would also know that this isn't the area where like the body was initially found.
So is the body like upstream from where we are?
Downstream, south of here.
Downstream. Okay.
Downstream. Right now. Why is this handkerchief here?
I wonder if I can make the size of this token smaller.
Von Richter might not actually be dead. Strahd told us that he fell from the walls of Ravenloft, but I wouldn't put it past Strahd to like have him prisoner in his castle.
Question is, what's north of us, upstream?
Up here north is where the hunter's camp was, right at the mouth of the river, of Luna River. So you've been there. You came down the river to the crossroads, the bridge, and you are heading out here to Wigbeartuck, the tower.
The tower.
So the idea is you'll head along this road until you get to the crossroads, Luna River crossroads, and you were told to go north along the path there.
Andy, how, curiosity's sake, how deep is this water?
It's
Like, is it a big river?
it's dark water, so you actually aren't able to see in the middle of the river. It's fairly fast moving, and it's not terribly wide. It's probably like 30 or 40 feet across. But it's dark in the middle, so you can't see the bottom. The paper that you found, or the handkerchief that you found, was near the edge, caught on like a tree root.
Can I just look around that area before I
Yeah, man.
give up? It's probably nothing, but no sense in not looking. Why are you making that face, Andy?
You don't find anything.
Well, alright. It's cool. It's cool. I didn't want to find anything.
Perhaps if we see these hunters again, we should ask them about the handkerchief.
I am quite curious.
But in any case, I don't see anything else here. I suppose we should continue.
Yeah, I think you're right. And is it
I'd like to say something. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, what time of day is it?
It's probably midday or so.
Okay, cool. I needed to be in the right headspace.
Sure. Irina says, if you think this Von Richten is still alive, I have some very harsh words I would like to say to him.
About what?
He led many of my friends to their dooms. One of my best friends was turned into a vampire because of him, and my town lies in ruins.
Wasn't there a traitor in their midst? Shouldn't the blame lie there?
She thinks for a long moment and says, he led many of our people away through deception, and while his actions may have been right-minded, the way he went about it was not.
How did he deceive them?
He came in disguise saying he was someone he was not. I didn't know he was even this Von Richten person until Doru told us in the church basement.
Who did he say he was?
Rude question. The name he used was... It's in this session. I just know it. Alanic Ray.
What?
Alanic Ray was the name he had used. He used the name Alanic Ray. He was a guest in my home, and he riled up the people of my town to stage this attack. It's his methods that I think need to be answered for. What if he had been fully honest with my people, things could have gone different? If he's alive.
3 months ago, a party, 20 armed plus a scholar from a distant land, set off to slay the vampire.
Irene just settles back in to think. Chew that over. She's got fire in her eyes, though.
That's interesting.
Shall you want to do anything else here?
I think I'm good.
So many questions.
So, shortly after, if you're traveling along the road here, maybe within like 10 or 15 minutes, the road comes to an X intersection that branches sort of like crisscross, northeast, southeast, southwest, northwest. There's lots of like all the trees around here are pretty gnarly, so there's like all these like dead looking saplings and trees blackened and gnarly, and everything looks pretty gross around here. Some are leaning at slight angles and others are like just stubbornly upright. Nearby at this intersection, there's a pair of scarecrows that have been mounted along two different trees. They're made of like straw and weathered cloth. And they've just been like nailed straight onto the branches. Their painted sackcloth eyes seem almost mocking, and black raven's feathers poke from their stuffed guts. They seem to have been stuffed with raven feathers.
Yeah, I don't like that.
The lower half of a snapped wooden signpost is sticking up at like a little leaning tower Pisa angle near the eastern elbow of the intersection, and the top half of the sign, which has like two boards, is just lying in the grass, lying in the weeds nearby. It seems to have been broken off at a jagged break.
I don't like that.
What does the sign say?
You wanna walk up to the broken sign?
Yeah.
Alright. Oh my god, guys, I made a poem! Forgot my poem!
I wasn't gonna judge you, but I was really disappointed.
Can't believe it. One second. Welcome to Barovia, everyone. A town of sorrow, a people unwell. The heroes still seek lost Arabelle. They spoke to Victor, barely more than a child, who pointed them toward a tower in the wild. And there met hunters, Yevgeny and Zoldar. But now, guys, I have this weight on my shoulder. I didn't forget the poem. I trolled you good. For you see, there's danger in these woods. These trees, they walk. Those branches, they live. How about we all roll initiative?
Oh,
Nice.
wow. Amazing.
gonna walk around with a ghost. And he's fucking with us. What is this?
Last time.
Yeah, that
Yep.
one.
All right. So, as Ro, as you, well, your initiative's gonna be perception.
Damn.
We'll see what you notice.
Does there have to be an encounter for me to roll initiative? Or can I just do it?
I need to put out figures.
Figures. You don't
Yeah, we'll
own
have
any
that.
tokens in this scene.
Tokens.
You're
Oh,
about
now I
to.
do.
You're about to.
Yeah, I would be up that far. Yeah.
Yeah, we're all gonna be kind of
Look at
up
that
there.
fog.
Rowan walked over here to take a look.
Well, I'm glad I didn't say that I was going to walk over to those scarecrows, so good luck, Ro.
Oh god. Oh fuck.
Don't worry about it.
Yes.
Pop, pop.
Oh, well, I'll throw that by you guys.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, who's that guy?
What's that? Oh.
They look
Oh.
like angry cactars from Final
I'm
Fantasy.
surrounded.
Okay, here we go.
And then we'll go on a show now.
I know how to do this. I know how to do this. Here we go. Oh,
Mine roll.
mine apparently rolled real shitty.
Got it now.
Damn, I rolled 5 and I'm still number 3.
Man.
I haven't heard this music in a while.
These are creepy ass guys.
Yeah, man. These guys apparently have an aura. What's their aura? I should probably open them up.
No, they don't have one of those. Ro, you have one of those, right? Probably?
What?
An aura? Do you have an aura? Why don't you have an aura yet?
What?
We're gonna
So I have
die.
a shield.
Because
and
I have a
mace.
shield.
I don't know what you want from me. Shield and a mace, and I have gloves. Blow your roll.
I bet it's an aura of friendliness and love.
Oh, it totally is. I feel it.
Pull your chest.
All right.
Palm your tits.
Come
Let's roll. Beautiful. Let me just look at these scarecrows. The scarecrow goes first. Which one's this?
Oh god, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna get murdered.
Everyone can see everything?
I see
Yep.
Yep.
lots of things.
Passive, Scarecrow's Leer.
I gotta figure out what all shit I can do.
Okay. It's creepy. So, what happens as you go over to the side, you start looking down, you twist your head to get a look at it, Ro. You notice that the scarecrow that is sort of has its arms like draped over the branches of this tree in front of you. You notice its feet start to move as it begins to clamber down out of the tree towards you with this creaking sort of like stop motion animatronic kind of weirdness. It was not the one that acts first though. It's this guy who it starts walking over, a few raven feathers falling out of its shirt. The Corinna?
Yep.
Caroline? Damn it, Abe, I need to write this down. What's your bird's name?
Double checking my history.
Oh yeah. It's amazing. Okay.
Oh. Where did I put it? I'll find it. Corinna. Corinna, yeah.
Okay. Corinna. Let's have a sound you've never heard before. Of a mixture of fear and anger, sounding cock. It flutters around you. This scarecrow looks towards you with awe and it starts to like jerkily move towards you. Its head bursts into ghostly green flames. Any creature that has not acted yet is startled and becomes off guard against the scarecrow for 1 round.
I hate that.
So, it is
Toto.
oh shoot. Actually, I just read this. These guys have a mundane appearance passive, which means that they have an automatic result of 32 on deception checks for initiative.
What?
Damn.
1 second. 1 second.
Oh, that's
So both
cool.
these
It's
guys
cool.
are
Cool.
cursed.
All right.
Just those two. Just the 2 initiatives.
Just the tip.
Read the creatures. Okay. So it's both of their heads burst into flames, and everyone is very startled by this. It is going to walk
You
up.
deleted one of them. The combat tracker anyway. There's only one scarecrow in the
Oh,
combat
it-
tracker.
sorry, I must have clicked the hit button. So it's going to take an action and move up to Irina, who is closest.
We should have leveled her up.
It is going to. She is leveled up.
Oh, good.
It is going to attempt a. Wait. Actually. Nope, is that the one? Nope, don't look at that.
Tell me what, Andy?
How
Tell
do
us about
I-
it.
Oh, that's how I do it. Okay. Everyone needs roll will be safe. DC. Will save. As a burst.
Will you say?
Alright. Lee.
Oh, Silas.
Hot rolls.
Regular success. Silas, critical success.
Woo!
Silas, surprisingly, you are unaffected by this fear effect, and you are immune for 24 hours.
Wow.
Everyone else looks like you are all frightened one. Nope, not you, frightened. You can delete that, Silas. Public announcement. Got it. Okay, so everyone's frightened.
No, I privately rolled. So, oh, there. It did pop up.
Yeah, I saw it. Ooh.
Bright.
Too bright. That was too bright.
Light bright.
Okay, so target is frightened. It is going to use a claw attack against Irina. Wah, wah,
Ooh,
wah.
okay, good start.
And it will try again. She is off guard. Forgot about that.
Arena.
How do I do off guard?
Isn't that one of the?
How do I play this game? There we go. She's off guard.
Whew.
Womp
Okay,
womp.
it's good.
Okay,
It's good.
so it fails both of them. It's gone.
Sucks.
Sucks.
The one next to you, Ro, is going to walk up to you, and it is also going to attempt to strike you. Gotcha.
Ouch.
So as it claws into you with this weird stick appendage, you get this flash as the claw digs itself into you and pumps into your chest. You get this image of all of these spiders and centipedes bursting forth out of this thing's arm and spreading onto your body, causing you mental damage because you're afraid.
That's just 15 damage.
Total 15 damage,
Okay.
which 1d6 of 5 of that was mental. And then it'll try clawing you again.
Go, 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 go.
Misses. That's their turns. So, I should have begun a counter. Next. Which one's this? This guy? This little guy? It's gonna walk. Oh, it doesn't even need to walk. It has ranged attacks. Look at that.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so it is going to attempt to shoot a seed pod at Silas. This sapling, one of these like blackish green pods, like flower pods on its shoulder, like starts to puff up and swell, and then pops, and a sickly looking green seed shoots towards Silas. Reached. Missed him. Yeah, I think it'll try again. Maybe I'll get lucky. I am rolling not great tonight.
It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good.
2. It's gonna do something. Just gonna shoot again. Nope. Alright. Forgot I can pop out my encounter tracker. Let's do that. So many things popped out. Lee, you are up next.
Alright. So, yeah, I'll flip on. Let's try my new dragon stance. For one action. And then second action, I'm going to target this scarecrow and do a flurry of blows. Check that box. Actually, let me see where is the... Where's my spell at? Yeah, I'm going to do Key Strike first. It's 3 blows. Apply the effect. Effect is applied. Okay, now I roll the attacks.
You got him.
Okay, alright, alright.
Good hit, good hit, good hit.
Damage. And it needs to roll a DC 19 Fortitude save.
Got it. So this is toward that guy. Seems to be, the blow seems to be lessened by its construct-like appearance. Takes a little bit less damage from your physical blow. And it is going to roll that saving throw. Shaboomy.
Boo.
Success? Okay.
Regular success.
Nothing happens.
Okay.
And then second attack.
That was so close.
Do I wanna burn a hero point so early?
I mean, you got 2.
Why not? I got 2 of them. Yeah, let's go for it. All right. So that was 2 actions, and then third action, I'm going to raise my bracer, aka shield.
Okay.
And that's it for me.
All right, sounds good. What is...
I don't like that I'm frightened.
Used one. Yep. Okay.
All right. Next up is, why did I lose my counter? There we are. Corvus. I'm going to say at the start of your turn, Corinna flies off of your shoulder over. Unbidden will fly. Oh nope, that's not what happens. Flies over the one that's attacking Irina and starts to peck at its head. And she will be using the attempt to distract this thing. A help action against your attack. So I'm going to roll for your Raven. 1 second.
Roll for your Raven.
All right, I am rolling real poop today.
That's good. I'm gonna allow out.
You're not helped by the Raven.
Well, that's all right, Corinna. I start singing a hymn of battle.
Okay.
That is shitty as hell. So this only lasts for 1 round. That sucks, but you all get a courageous anthem for 1 round. Man, I just needed 1 more point. Stupid fear. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's okay. Okay, that's my first action. I'm afraid these people won't understand what I say to them.
As a point of order and flavor, Chris, you would know enough by now. You've been frightened before in battle. Lee would know that normally this kind of fear would have kind of shaken off after a moment of like catching your breath and getting used to it. This is not. You guys cannot drop below frightened 1.
Oh fuck.
Normally frightened drops off 1 per round. 1 every round, but you may not drop below frightened 1.
Well, that is really shitty.
I've studied fear, and this is special.
This is special.
This is the specialist fear of fear for fear. Fuck. Alright, fuck it. Just fuck it. Alright, I'm gonna... Fuck. All right, I'm gonna move. If I can get over here.
Sure.
And my last action is I'm gonna quick draw my rapier and strike. Courageous Anthem is on. Move to fire. Go. Yeah, suck it.
Got it.
Damage. Okay, alright. That is my 3 actions.
Alright, so this one takes some damage from the rapier.
But not all of it.
Not all of it. Silas, you are up.
I'm gonna use one action to give Lee a
hug?
Bravo's brew.
High five.
So I pass that
It's
off
like a
to
hug.
him. I'll put it in the stash. And I say, drink this. And then I'm gonna click alchemy a alchemist fire.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw it to Leshy.
Dane, as you
Yeah.
throw it, a second alchemist fire appears in the air, and I cast Shadow Projectile,
Nice.
and he has to make a DC save or get hit twice.
For sure.
Tabs.
So this is the blighted leaf fleshy to this one.
Mhm.
That's awesome.
Very cool. Fail, crit, regular fail, so close to it.
Regular fail, regular fail.
Oh, I forgot to target.
Oh, I'm really glad.
I'm gonna hero point that.
Oh, it takes double damage if it critically failed. Oh, he regular failed.
You
Damn.
know, if you weren't frightened, it would have been a critical fail.
Creatures,
How do I target again?
it takes full damage and is off guard.
T.
Thank you.
Oh, it's off guard against his attack.
Yep. And full damage from your illusory projectile.
Yeah.
So it'll take. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Do I get to roll my damage then?
Yeah, it will take 3d8 mental damage.
Why isn't this working? There it is. Alright. Here we go again.
There we go.
Alright. And then I roll my dammies.
Dope.
Ooh. God damn.
Hot damn. And
It takes
then
extra damage from fire.
Oh yeah.
do I hit him twice then?
No, mine is a mental thing.
Mental.
You guys all see a second bottle, but it's not actually a second bottle.
Okay. When a blighted leaf fleshy dies, a burst of rotted compost explodes from its body, dealing 1d6 slashing damage and 1d6 poison damage to each creature in a 30-foot emanation.
Fuck.
30 feet?
Wow.
This area is then filled with blighted saplings, becoming difficult terrain until the saplings wither.
What?
Why did we make you angry?
Alright, so here's the emanation. That is difficult terrain. And everyone in there is going to suffer. Not bad, it's only 3 damage.
Do I count as in there?
You are not in there.
Oof.
What the hell did you hit him with, Silas?
Just fire.
Scarecrow takes no damage.
Yeah, so the Scarecrow did not get hurt by that. But the other Leshies are
I
both
don't
hurt.
know what she's do.
They pop. They pop when they pop.
Oh man. Okay. Fuck.
Popping that leshy pimple.
Wasn't sure how I felt about blowing my load this fight, but yep, really glad I'm doing it.
All right, Ro.
I'm gonna raise shield.
Don't pop that pimple.
I'm gonna target this guy. And I'm gonna swing my mace.
Got him. Oh, it would have been critical if you were frightened.
Yo.
Go! Why do you have to say it?
That's like 3 criticals that have failed because of frightened. I love it. All right. I believe the bludgeoning is not going to do as much damage. Yeah. You hit it. That was nice, solid.
It's barely injured. Fuck. I'll just strike it again with my mace.
Okay.
Yeah, because none of my spells. I only have 1 action left. I can't do anything. Cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay here and I'm gonna hit it again. Ugh. Okay, that's it.
Right. It goes up now. Time for the leaf leshies. Which one's this? This guy. This freaking guy.
This guy.
Is going to shoot a seed pod at Lee.
Not the seed pod.
Come on.
Okay, good. I don't know what happened when it hits, but I don't want to know.
With you guys. He's gonna shoot a seed pod. Corvus.
Yes.
Nope. It is going to come over here with his 3rd action.
Yeah, it will.
This one is going to shoot once at you, Ro. I don't think they know any better, but your armor class is so good. Roll 20. Nope. Oh, 20. I could fit you on something else. Shoot at Silas.
Dodge, Silas. Dodge. Okay, good.
Still missed. And this one's gonna hop up here. This one is also. Oh wait, I was still targeting you with the 2nd attack.
Oh!
Would 24 have hit you, Silas?
Yes.
Did it. Guys, I did it.
Got a hit.
Get that
Gotta
hit.
hit 7 bludgeoning damage. Emotional damage. Sickening blow. As this seed pod hits you, Silas, it pops, and this rancid smelling slime smears over your shoulder and neck and part of your face. And you, my friend, please make a fortitude saving throw.
I believe you. There's an anthem playing.
Critical success. You're totally fine. Unaffected and immune for 24 hours.
Alright.
Wow.
I wonder what Silas has seen this encounter. Not, 3rd action is still going to move up there. Alright, 3rd Leshy is going to attempt to shoot you, Ro. Seed pod. Nope.
Nope.
Um,
My shield is up.
she- Who's this guy's intelligence? Out of curiosity. Not terrible, actually. Their int modifier is only at a -1, so they know things.
Okay, alright.
They know some things. This one ain't dumb. Gonna move up here. Seeing that you are like all armor and there's nothing happening, it's gonna try to shoot at. Arena looks squishy. Third action, shoot at Arena. Come on, guys. Nope. All right, Arena is up next. She says, "Let's get him, Corvus." And she will. Oh my god, I didn't even equip her stuff. Are you kidding me?
Oh no.
So she's a real character with real levels, with no real equipment. What rapiers do, 1d6, right?
That seems right.
Alright, so she's attacking this thing with an 11 plus stuff.
Mine says 2d6, but I think that's because that's what happens when we level.
Yeah, that's the automatic bonus progression.
Okay.
But it is a
She
D6.
does hit. She does hit. And that should be plus her strength is not great.
Alright.
Alright, so she stabs into it and... Nope. It is piercing damage she is doing, and it takes 0 damage. From her piercing.
That's
She
okay.
lets out a little bit of a she just like goes like, this isn't going to work. And she will Alright, she's going to designate Lee. She's going to use the one for all action. She goes, "Alright, Lee. I'm ready. Pincer attack." So she is preparing to use the aid action.
Okay.
And she will be able to use the diplomacy to aid you on her as her reaction. Her third action, she's going to move over here. Look for a weak spot. I'm ready. And that's her turn. The Scarecrow seems unimpressed. Everyone but Silas. Give me another will save.
But I don't want to.
It can't get any worse unless you critically fail. Or regular fail.
Regular fail.
Alright, did anyone regular fail?
I did.
Yep. So Irina and Ro, please increase your... You can left your frightened to make it go to frightened 2.
This is, nope.
Left click it to go to right to. Ugh.
Corinna, it's a -2 circumstance penalty to the save. Specifically, birds and other avian creatures get a -2 penalty to the save. Freaking out
Oh.
and immediately starts like flying straight up into the air.
Oh.
What
Corinna does.
in the fuck are these things?
They're scarecrows made out of raven feathers.
They're
Birds
awful.
real scared.
I hate them.
And this thing is going to. Arena hasn't really done anything. It's gonna first swing at you, Lee. Actually, no. This thing also ain't dumb, and it's got flanking. Nope, this thing is dumb. is going to attack Lee.
This one sure is dumb.
I think it's just going to start swinging about at all of you, I think. Let's go! Gotcha!
Ouch.
Slam! Again, as this thing slams into you, you see your skin erupt into boils and pustules that begin popping and oozing instantly, which you freaks you out for a second, and then they disappear as the moment of fear and insanity passes over you. Second attack, it is going to swing over at Irina. Now we're doing it, guys.
Okay. All right.
Now we're
Okay.
doing it. Irina suffers that as well. She is also feared. So it is, just for the record, it's doing extra mental damage to people who are frightened by it.
No.
So Irina takes a swing. Third attack, it's going to keep swinging around, and it's going to wheel on Corvus. Hit you, try to hit you. It's swinging frantically at this point, so it's unlikely to.
Yeah,
hit
suck
this.
it.
But that is Scarecrow 1's whole turn. Next Scarecrow is going to just unload on Ro. Gotcha. I think it's going to try again because it doesn't know any better yet. Yeah. Critical miss. I think after the critical miss, it's actually going to try to grab you with athletics.
Oh.
This is versus your. I don't remember. Athletic grab is versus reflex.
Makes sense.
Grab, I think, is versus
There's a fortitude.
fortitude.
They're the same.
Yeah.
This will be at minus. This will be at attack penalty minus 10 because it's a third attack.
Am I rolling a fort save or is it rolling?
No, it's rolls versus your difficulty.
Okay, 19.
Yeah, it's unlikely to, but all right. Failure. You got a good slam in on you. Okay. That left, she's so dead. Silas killed it. Lee, you are up, and you see Irina just took a slam, but she's there and saying, "All right, I'm ready." She's
Lee
using-
kind of hides up the scarecrow and sees kind of the emptiness in its gaze, and he just says, "Now, do it."
Right, so she's gonna basically, as a reaction to your attacking it, she's going to try to use the aid action to give you a bonus on your attack roll.
Okay.
She's going to roll diplomacy to aid. Come on.
Oh.
I'm gonna use your hero point on that. No, I'm kidding.
Does crit fail make my attack worse?
Sure does.
Oh no!
Yeah, sure does. Yeah, it's gonna be -1 to your attack.
Something.
Basically, as she's yelling for an opening on the scarecrow, it sort of spins right towards like where she was pointing you towards, and it like spins right into you, kind of throwing you off balance, which is going to give you a -1 circumstance penalty.
Okay.
Damn.
That sucks.
Yeah. Alright, I will, in that case, I will not use a focus point to do Key Strike and save it.
This will be on your first attack.
Okay.
She also moved in position to give you
Flanking.
flanking if you wished. You would have to move for it, but you could.
Yeah, I want to save my action, I think.
Sure. You got it.
That'll be 23. Alright.
Still got it.
Still got it. Still got it.
Still got it. Nice. So Scarecrow takes 13 damage and needs to make a Fortitude saving throw. Make it 10.
Fails.
All right.
Nice. So that gives him, I think it's stunned 1.
Okay.
Where's my feet tab?
Is this the first time this has happened?
I think it's happened once before.
Right.
You know, he's stunned 1. Oh, I can't put it on him, but
Well, you did it against one of the bosses.
I link this in the chat.
I had it stuck once, but it didn't.
Okay, yeah. So he should be stunned 1, -1 action on his next turn.
Nice.
And then second attack.
Got him.
Got him.
Nice.
The Scarecrow here is starting to like fall apart. The clothes are coming undone. Some of the pieces of wood are starting to crack. Lots of raven feathers are scattering around at this point.
Near death. Nice. We almost got him.
No, yeah, it's really damaged.
Alright, so that was 1 action
The
for.
Leshies are starting to freak out. The Scarecrows don't seem to be reacting too much.
Okay. Second action, I'm going to pull out. Where is it? The Bravo's brew, and I'll drink that.
Bravo. Brew.
And then third action. Is it 5? 15, 20. Third action, I'm gonna set up a flanking position here.
Nice.
That's difficult terrain. Do you ignore that?
Oh, that's right.
Green is all difficult terrain. Yep.
Let's see, where was I? Okay. Let's be 5, 10. Is it double movement? Is that how that?
Yep.
Okay, so that'd be 30 feet to get there. And then 1, 2. Okay, so best I can do is go here, I think.
Good call, Dane. Good lawyering. How about hero point?
Oh, Dane.
Thanks, Andy.
Good accountability.
All right, that's 3 actions for me.
All right. Nice. Corvus.
Oh, do I want to sustain my music? You know what? Yeah, because it might counteract our fear. So, I just used the sustain action to keep my music up for 1 action. And then I'm just gonna try to hit him where I'm at with my rapier. Courageous Anthem. Fuck you, frightened. Yes.
Got him.
What is dissonant voice? Decoder. I feel like that's something I'm missing. Okay, you could have done a little better.
All right. Scarecrow suffers 2 damage.
Fuck. Fuckity fucks. Damn it. No, I'm gonna hit him again. Last action. So I have to do a map. Fuck. You know what? I'm gonna hero point it.
Nice.
just hoping I can kill this guy. Nope. Can't. Nope. And I'm just gonna shout out as I'm missing horribly, and I go, Silas, you got any of those extra bottles? And that's my turn.
Okay. Nice. Silas, you are up.
Okay, let me see. 20 feet. Alright, Alright, I'm gonna start by looking at this scarecrow. Is it not that one? This one. And I'm gonna try to throw a ghost bomb or ghost charge at him.
You're hitting the other scarecrow?
First action.
All right.
No, I'm hitting this one that's next to you.
Oh. I won't use my spell for that one. I just hope you can kill him.
Okay. I'll strike him with this ghost bomb. Damn. I'm gonna use that hero point I just got.
Oh, good. Are we all gonna take damage
Your
but him?
rolls are contagious.
And just pop one of those back into my inventory and strike it again.
Strike it again. Strike it again. No.
Fucking damn it. Alright, in that case, I will go 5, 10. I'm gonna move here. Oh, whoops, I have the wrong thing selected. That's why I can't move. Here, here, and I'm going to give Abe a Bravo's brew. I mean, Corvus a Bravo's brew.
Nice.
Party sheet.
One Bravo's brew. Oh.
But
All
I
right.
guess I already put it in there. Yeah, take that.
That pulled it right out.
And that's my turn.
All right.
What is
So, next up is Row.
5 foot step is like a full on action, right?
It is, but it does not incur the next opportunity.
But it does give flanking.
You could, yeah. It's the position that matters for flanking.
Right. So I could shift 5 feet to get flanking for myself and
Sure.
leave, but it would take an action.
What?
It's the step action.
Alright, I will step. I will raise shield.
Okay.
And then I will. Just swing my mace at it again.
Oh, no.
I'm spending my hero point.
Nice. Oh no.
Okay, that's it.
Alright. The 3 remaining leaf leshies, being not super unintelligent and seeing how little effect their seeds have had so far, they all look at each other. One looks at one, it looks at the other one looks at the third one, which looks back to the first one, and their branches all seem to shrug, and they're all going to start shooting each other.
Oh no. Why? Don't do that.
This is funny. It's funny.
I don't like it.
So this one's gonna take a move over here. It's gonna take a shot at this one.
Time to roll shitty.
Yeah, right. I mean, maybe they have decent AC. Maybe I'm finally gonna roll well though. Got him. So that one's gonna take damage. Oops, not that one. This one takes damage. And it's gonna shoot again. And you hear the little voice go like, as they get shot. Miss. That is going to
Thought they were gonna like Power Rangers transform into
Yeah.
super Leshy.
Nope.
They're just trying to pop each other.
Just trying to pop each other. That's it for that one. Second one. Yeah, what if they do like a they do a quick like rock paper scissors? There's one.
Critical hit. Oh no.
Pop, pop.
That's right. Miss.
Miss. Alright. This one did not accept its fate. It's gonna shoot at Silas. I think. Nah, that's gonna play the game. It's like, we're gonna start shooting at one of the other guys. Got him. Yeah, those are gonna miss. Alright. That is them, and then Irina is going to. Irina will attempt to do a feint maneuver, one of the feinting dueling moves that you showed her, Corvus.
Wow, finish him.
I'm going to save the time and not roll it because this thing is immune to mental. So even though she pulls off, let's see how good she rolls. Let's see how good she rolls. Oh, Rachel, you're frightened would reduce by 1 at the end of your turn.
Okay.
Oh, hey, she does succeed. Nice. So she would succeed against the thing, except it seems like pay her no mind. It's not paying attention to her like moves. So she totally jukes it and does exactly what you trained her to do, Corvus. But like the Scarecrow's not paying attention at all. However, she still does gain panache with a successful feint. Because she does it with such style, she does gain panache. Effect, panache. She goes, haha, I did it, Corvus, I did it!
Don't get cocky, kid.
She's going to attempt a confident finisher on this thing.
Jesus.
So good. She's rolled like a critical miss on every single fight she's been in. Her morale has to be so low. Like, social ninja with these guys. She, with her last action, she's going to be like, God damn it. She's going to attempt a one for all with you, Corvus. So she says, I'll try to help you fight it, I guess.
I don't want you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
So she's gonna use
So
one for
well,
all.
helped lead.
Third action. That's her.
Fuck this.
Top of the round
fucking
is the Scarecrow. Jesus. The Scarecrow is going to pummel into. Got all the squishies around me here. Turn off that glow. I don't know why the torches get so like crazy bright in this. You know what? Irina's already hurt. It's gonna pound on Irina.
No.
Oh, everyone but Silas. Almost forgot. Go ahead and roll that. Roll that wheel save.
Andy, before people roll,
Yeah.
is this the same sort of effect that's already happened? Like, does it feel like it's about to be the same thing? Is this
the
like
same thing.
a visual or like an auditory thing?
The scarecrow's eyes flicker with unnerving glow. When a creature enters, technically it's supposed to happen at the start of your turn, but I messed up the timing at the beginning.
Oh, okay.
So it's an aura based on this thing's like creepy appearance. It's a visual thing. It is emotion, aura, mental, occult, visual. Fear. Those are all the traits.
Okay. It's good. Go ahead. I don't think I can counter a visual thing. I can only do an audible.
Alright, so the DC is 18. Regular success is going to be frightened 1. Failures would be frightened 2.
Should actually have 26 for my Bravo's brew, but that
Nice.
won't make it a crit success.
Damn.
Not quite. You already rolled. Why are you rolling again?
Wow. Now you're rolling okay, Irina.
Rachel, you rolling again?
I don't want to.
You must. You must. Alright, so you're still just frightened 1. So everyone's frightened 1, but Silas. And it is now going to pound on. Or try to.
Okay.
Oh,
Go.
Hey.
Fuck.
Yikes, yikes, yikes.
oh. Dead.
She's down. Alright, Irina goes down with a big slump. So it just does this overhead swing and pounds down on her shoulder and she crumples down to the ground. Second attack, it is going to
Let them mourn for pity's sake.
swing at you, Corvus.
But she promised to help me during my turn.
She did. I miss you. And it is going to
I got
attempt
2
to.
actions.
Oh, nice. So it is
Dope.
done. And stunned goes away. Alright, next Scarecrow will swing at Ro.
Whew.
Just missed because of your shield.
Glad I raised my shield.
Gonna turn around and swing at Lee. Failure. He's gonna attempt to grab you again, Ro.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a -10. So, it's unlikely to succeed. Failure. Critical failure.
Critical fail.
And it is Lee, your turn.
Oh, did it critical fail the grapple check?
Against Ro, yeah.
It says, because I just had the rules up already, it said, your target can either grab you as if it had succeeded or force you to fall and land prone.
Oh.
Ro can either grab it or make it land prone.
I'm gonna make it land prone.
Okay.
Badass.
I trip it, shove him over, he tries to grab me, and I kick him.
It falls in front of you as it overextends itself trying to grab you. You twist to the side and it falls to the floor. And Lee, it is your turn.
Alright. I'm going to try to unload on this guy. Let's pop my second key strike. And then flurry of blows. Natural 1. Let's use my last hero point. 5 saves.
Strahd did it.
David, your courageous anthem still up?
Yes, I continue to on my turn.
Nice. Good damage.
It's got to roll fort save. Succeeds, nothing happens. Second flurry. Oh my god. Okay. That was one action. What else do I want to do? I guess I have a elixir of life. I'll pop that and then I'll raise my shield for my third action.
So to access your elixir of life, you'd have to use an action to retrieve it.
Right. Sure. I'll pull it out and use it for second and third action.
Okay. Got it.
Nice. Fuck. Okay.
Corvus.
So if I blow these things up, they're gonna kill her.
Uh-huh.
Okay, here's what I'd like to do. I would like to know if I oh no. Oh no. Don't look at that one. Don't look at it. Don't delete. Here we go. Can you see my ruler? Can I stand like here and hit both those scarecrows in a line?
Sure. Also, Silas.
Oh, yeah. Make sure you have enough movement, too, Abe.
Yeah, because it's
So
it'd
what's
be
my fucking movement?
25 feet to get there.
Okay, that's
So I think difficult terrain is like plus 5 feet per square.
okay. So here.
Sure.
All right. I'm gonna drop Courageous Anthem, and I shout over to Ro and go, "She's real hurt." And as I'm like turning around, you see me like slam my hands together and kind of shake them, and then I Hadouken from my chest, and I'm gonna cast Inner Radiant Torrent.
Hell yeah.
And fuck it. Oh god. I'm gonna blow my last load here. Because I think this should heighten it. So we'll see. So I'm doing it for both of them scarecrows.
Sure.
It's the first one? Because I'm not doing the 2-round one. So I think I just click on this. And then I think... Do I have to make? No, that's me rolling. Alright, you have to make them roll the saving throws.
Okay.
I have to roll it, too, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Sorry.
Double fail.
Alright, and then I roll the damage. Okay, so in a line passes through blah 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 blah. Layer heightened. And the damage to adjacent creatures dealt. I don't think I did the adjacent creature thing. Passes through magical darkness, triggered creature in a radiant attempt to counter the darkness. If you choose to do so.
Oh, you killed the scarecrow. Nice.
Alright, so there, it's not, I didn't do the 2 thing, which makes it actually light up. So they're just going to take 16 points of radiant damage, I think? Force damage.
Works. Nice.
Yeah.
The one over Irina explodes in a puff of feathers.
I think I also take that
You take half because you succeeded.
as a half. Because it...
Yeah.
Yeah, because it says all creatures in a 60-foot.
Gotcha.
Because it's a basic save, so basic rules are success is half.
It's a basic bitch roll.
That's right.
Uh,
Nice.
And then I go,
What does that spell look like?
so I kind of like, I fuse my hands together and I shoot it from my wrist, and it is just this like deep, brilliant like red that like shoots straight out and then like fizzles out around the 60-foot mark, and then it starts to dim as I kind of release it, and you hear a very faint, "Sorry, Silas," and that's my turn.
Yeah, and the other one takes a pretty good hit. It is now badly damaged.
Sweet.
All right, it's you, Silas.
Okay. I'm gonna ghost charge this guy over here. Well, it's a bit of a range, but that's alright. I'll try it.
No, not Thomas.
And here, and I'll give. I'll use one of these on Irina. Use.
Arena.
Well, thank you, Doctor.
Four steps.
All right. She is still prone, but conscious.
And that's it for me.
Time to
Nice.
pop those zits.
And everyone's courageous anthem, I think, expired.
Yeah,
You
it
did
should be
not.
gone.
Okay.
Oh.
Sorry, friends.
So she is prone. Got it. Okay. That's you, Rogue.
Alright, I'm gonna
She is prone in front of you.
give me advantage on melee.
Yeah, it should automatically apply off guard to it.
Off guard.
Nice.
Oh, that's a good hit.
Good damage, good damage. Man, not a single person in your group has slashing damage.
Near death.
Near death, it's her.
She is prone. She's badly injured, but she's not dead.
She's not.
Alright,
You see her stirring as.
Alright, I'm gonna strike again with my mage.
Sure.
Nice.
Surely this will do it.
Yeah.
All right, Rogue. What does it look like you smashing this thing?
She's real pissed. She's bleeding pretty bad from whatever it's been doing to her.
Yeah.
And so it tries to grab her. She throws it to the ground, and she just like wails on it. She like swings down and like backhand swings again, just like smashes its head twice with her mace.
Did she say anything?
No.
Nice.
And then again, she's pissed.
Pop those zits.
And then she swings her mace at the fleshy next to her.
Sure.
My third swipe though, so it is a +1. Crushes it and she wildly swings.
Yeah. It falls woefully short of the leshy.
Probably should have raised my shield instead of swinging wildly. Oh well.
Seeing that these scarecrows have all popped, these mildly intelligent leshies are all going to move bolt forward into the woods. So they're going to take full runs, which are 75 feet each. So by the time it's anyone's turn, they're going to be basically on the edge of the map as they scatter. I like how they do color-coded moves.
Ro will let them go because she's gonna go do medicine on Irina.
Sure.
I'm gonna use one of these as well on Irina.
All right. So if is anyone Lee? Are you taking any combat actions?
No, he's not gonna chase after the Leshies.
Sure. Okay. Corvus, is everyone done?
I shoot one with a crossbow.
Go for it. Action to pull out a crossbow. Action to load a crossbow.
Action to shoot a crossbow.
Oh, sorry.
Boom. Nailed it.
I've always wanted to shoot this thing. Nope. I don't know. I'm targeting the wrong thing. Does an 18
Only
hit?
you weren't frightened. Only you weren't frightened. Wait, what was it? 18?
18.
What's your range increment? 120 feet? Yeah, you hit.
Yes.
Which one are you shooting?
I would
It's
say,
almost dead.
yeah,
The near
yeah.
dead one.
I want to watch one pop.
You probably have the clearest shot at that one.
Pow.
How do you want to do this?
Yes. As everyone starts to walk closer and start heal, you watch Corvus just drop his rapier, and he pulls out his crossbow, and he just like lines up the shot, and you hear a faint as it explodes. Let that be a lesson to y'all. It's amazing. And I'm gonna.
Everyone but Ro is like covered in a mixture of pus and sap. By the way, from this thing exploding. Pussy sap.
Oh crap! On my 48,
I use
9 health.
also use the soothing tonic. I give her the soothing tonic so you can
Okay.
drag that effect to her. You want?
Okay. Yeah, she's going to pull out a first aid kit. Because she learned first aid from Ro.
Oh, that's nice.
She has combat medicine as a feat, guys.
It's gonna be helpful.
Someday.
And she's
Let's-
killing
Here,
vampires.
let's do while we're hanging out. I'm
Yeah.
gonna do
Soothing tonic. She gets a soothing tonic. I'm okay. I'm okay.
yeah, and
Thank
she
you.
got
Thank
9
you.
health from me, and then I'm gonna do my 3-action heal spell, which will be a 30-foot radius.
Sure.
So everybody,
Remember, you guys can take like a rest to do medicine checks to heal as well.
oh, that's true. I feel like we're all kind of hurt though.
I mean,
Right. So it's a 10-minute action to do a medicine check to heal 2d8.
All right, well everybody gets 15 health.
woo!
I'll also take a soothing tonic.
What does a soothing tonic do?
Gives you fast healing.
Oh, that's 3. Wow, that's really nice.
Dan,
How long does that last?
10 rounds, 1 minute. Yeah.
So she'll heal 30 from that.
damn.
It's really good.
And then she gets 15 from heal.
She's at max.
Okay.
That.
And then Silas gets 15 from the heal. Oh!
And Silas is dead.
Ba-ba-ba.
It's the thought that counts, I guess. Oops, sorry, hold on.
God damn it, I forgot. Ro forgot too, she was pissed about the scarecrow.
Sure.
He's just-
Yeah, she like says a prayer, and then she like heals everyone, and then she looks at Silas and goes,
Irina walks out of the sap, and she's like wiping this goop off of the outside of her first aid kit. She says, "Silas, why don't I take a look at those new burns you just got?"
That's okay. That's okay. It's fine. Everything's fine. You didn't mean it, Ro. It's okay. These things happen.
I will go assist her in treating his wounds that I just gave her.
I'm gonna walk over to Silas as he's being surrounded by healers, and I'm gonna go.
Sorry.
Is this Bravo brew disappear if I don't drink it, or can I just keep holding it?
I think that's one of the ones I found, not one of the ones I made. You should be okay to keep holding it.
Well, all right then. I hand
She
you.
does not. She is not able to treat wounds on. She works on the bandages on Silas for a little while, and then just starts getting like. Ro, you probably are closest to see her getting flustered. Her face flushes, and she eventually just like.
Before she quits, Ro will gently step in and like not like correct her, but like, hey, try this, or this wrap needs to be slightly tighter, or like very gently assisting her and being more successful without being like, you did it wrong.
Sure, roll a diplomacy check. See how diplomatic you are.
I really want you to roll a 1.
You're just having a bad day.
Not great.
By the end of it, you realize that you've like done most of the thing, and she's just sort of like sitting there with her hands on her knees and sort of is watching you.
Well, then I fuck it up real bad. I'm like, barely sure you have it done, and then I just fuck it up.
That's only a regular
bad.
So 15 is a success. The critical one would reduce it by 1 degree, so that would be a regular fail.
Okay,
So it's not actually damage.
cool. I don't hurt Silas more than I
Wow.
already did. Great.
Why aren't you
Actually, you're also no longer frightened, so that would be a +1.
Woo!
It's still a fail,
Okay.
but you can everyone can get rid of their frightened by now.
Never trying to heal Silas ever again.
So we have tried healing Silas, so Silas may not be treated wounds for an hour. Does anyone else look like they need healing?
I was
from
only
treat
down
wounds?
3 points.
Lee's fine, but he gathers a bunch of leaves to try to wipe off this like sticky sap.
Yeah.
And just succeeds in getting a bunch of leaves all over himself.
Nice.
Silas, you watch as I kind of pull out a healing potion and I kind of like gesture it towards you as like I don't know.
I kind of wave it away, because I don't think I can take regular healing potions either. What does
You
fast
can
healing?
get
What
healing
does
potions.
fast healing do?
It's
Um,
fast.
Fast healing. So it heals you that much every round.
Heals me
3 every
Does it-
round.
3 every. Oh, healing 3. Okay, I'm sorry. Every round. Okay.
It's really good.
Yeah, you can heal up to full in 10 minutes.
Yeah. I was
Yep.
gonna say. I
Fast
think
healing.
after I drink this, I should be okay.
Yeah, it lasts for 10 rounds, it looks like.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna kind of sit on the ground and I'll wave the potion away with a polite no, thank you.
Well, I
No, thank you. You've all done enough.
I put it back in my pocket and I pull out a piece of the deer venison that I have and I offer you that instead.
He does take that and nods to you and then kind of sits there and munches it thoughtfully.
Your raven companion, after a few moments, maybe like 5 rounds or so, flies down, not to you, but actually flies down to the ground and starts pecking at the feathers that are scattered on the ground.
Yeah, I was curious. I want to inspect these like corpses.
Yeah, they look like they, if you have any familiarity with like agriculture, they look like scarecrows that would be crafted for, for like scaring away the birds. But instead of stuffing, which is normally made out of straw or other kind of like easily found like farm debris, These seem to be stuffed with feathers, entirely raven feathers. You would guess it would probably take a few dozen ravens to have stuffed both of these scarecrows entirely full.
I almost hate to ask, do the feathers seem to be like cleaned, or do they have like, you know, pieces of like were forcibly plucked kind of thing?
Sure. You can roll a nature or medicine, I suppose.
Okie dokie.
You want to inspect those feathers?
They are identical.
Okay. It's not terribly hard to see that some of these feathers do have like some blood on them, or some of the quick the whatever follicles they were pulled from. I don't know much about bird anatomy, but I'm assuming they have some kind of flesh or blood attached to them.
Yeah, I just say quietly, Rena will find the individuals responsible, friend. I just kind of sit down beside her.
Okay.
Hey guys, I'm gonna have to call it quits here tonight. I'm not really feeling well.
Sorry, Dane.
That's all right. I'll have to catch you next week. Thanks for the game.
Bye,
See ya.
friend.
See ya.
Sounded like you needed to poop.
It's a poop kind of night.
The raven, after a few moments of sifting through the feathers, eventually loses interest and kind of wanders back to you, and just sort of like settles down uneasily, watching around.
Interesting. Ro, did you ever take a look at that sign?
No.
Well, shit.
No, I didn't.
I'll pick up the sign.
Sure. The sign.
Does it say "Look out, scarecrows"?
Nope. So there are four. It's crossed. So there are actually four pointers on it. It is not too difficult to line up the break with the post and figure out which ways we're pointing. So zoom this out a bit. So the this pointing this way is Valaki Ravenloft. Pointing this way is Lake Baratok. Pointing this way is Kresk and Solenka Pass. I'll type these two. To this way is Barez. So, southwest, Kresk is Solenka. So the road itself is kind of So the main road. Do I draw a freehand? This here is basically the main road. And then lining up this way is sort of the side path that seems to be stretching up. So Lake Baratok, it's up that way. And this is the way you came from town.
Like Bear talks where the tower is, right?
Yep. This was a place called Kresk. So the main road seems to be going from Valaki to Kresk. The Berez road is almost completely overgrown. It's like very, very, very worn and barely a path at this point, as is the path to the lake. It's not as overgrown, but not a full road at this point.
Interesting. And the lake is the direction we want to go, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
It's like midday, right?
Yep.
Okay.
We got time. We got this.
You want to travel onward? Anything else you want to do here?
I don't think so.
Okay. After about 2 more hours of travel along this road, you wind upward, kind of along a hill, along this beaten path, which looks like it has some like wagon ruts and stuff. It's not completely overgrown, but after about 2 hours of travel along this path, you come to a cold mountain lake enclosed by misty woods and rocky bluffs. I actually have a picture of this lake. That's okay. My words will paint the picture. Thick fog creeps across the dark, still waters of this lake, and the trail here ends. So the path that you're on sort of keeps traveling northwest for a time, and then levels out and goes completely west. But at some point, you see a trail breaks off north-ish, which is where you're seeing this. This is on a trail that breaks off towards Lake Baratok. So this trail that broke off of the previous trail, it actually dead ends at a grass-covered causeway that stretches 100 yards across the lake to a flat, marshy island with a stone tower atop of it. The tower is old and decrepit, with collapsing scaffolds clinging to one side, where a large gash has split the wall. There are 4 time-worn griffin statues at each of the corners, perching atop buttresses that support these walls. Their wings are covered with moss along their sides. The tower itself is about 80 feet tall, and its roof is made of a dark gray slate. That is probably about 100. Like I said, there's a kind of a narrow causeway, maybe 10 to 20 feet across. This dirt causeway that stretches out into the middle of the lake, into this island.
So you said there's the path going to the tower, and then there's another path?
So the path you are on continues on, but the path to the island breaks off of the main path.
Okay. And then the causeway is just like a dirt. It's not like a bridge or anything. It's just like a dirt path.
Yep.
Okay.
Oops. Stop it. We're not doing pencil now.
Ro, you didn't use
Well,
any spells, right?
healed.
Oh, is that a spell?
Yeah.
I'm tapped
I
on
did
my
30-foot
highest,
heal
but
burst. Yeah, I did a 30-foot burst and hurt Silas. That's the only spell I've used though.
You heard
Okay.
so bad.
I mean, I've still got
My,
6
extra
spell
slots.
slots, so I'm
No, I have a bunch of extra heal slots, so.
okay. Cool.
Thank God's sake. How bad you hurt Silas?
Yep.
Yeah. So you're about here on the map. You cross-reference the map that you have.
Where do we? I don't see the map.
Big old map. Okay, that makes sense.
Shows you on Barovia.
Barovia.
You click the map. It should take you there. You're frozen.
Maybe.
Oh yeah, froze you. It's okay. It's just for reference. We'll probably go to another map soon. No reason. So,
if I were a
yeah,
wizard,
that's the causeway.
oh, it says I don't have token access.
So you can't see anything, huh?
Can't see nothing.
Just black.
Can't see nothing. You're not actually on the causeway, but just so y'all can see.
Guys, we're on the causeway. He said it.
You're on the causeway. You do your little turn on the causeway.
If I was a wizard who may or may not dabble in the dark arts, this tower is gonna be booby trapped to hell and back, right?
Right. How much in ruins is the tower, and how like upkept does it look?
It's pretty old and decrepit.
Okay.
It's pretty bad.
But
Any
no, like,
signs of life,
yeah, no lights or anything.
or like smoke or cleared pathways?
You don't see any lights. There may be like actually the upper floors maybe have like a little faint light that seems to be coming through arrow slits. It's like a steady light though, not like a flickering torchlight.
Maybe like a ghostly green or blue.
Yellowish. It's hard to tell. It's really dim.
If you're concerned, Corvus, I could scout ahead.
I mean, I don't think it would be a bad thing. I mean, if I build a tower on a lake with a causeway with a narrow entryway, I'm looking for trouble. That's all I'm saying.
So yeah, with that, Lee will kind of like crouch down and he'll try to like sneak along the causeway cautiously and checking for traps.
Sure. You may roll a perception check for that. Okay. I will keep that number in mind as you all are traveling along the causeway, and I will notify you appropriately should you notice anything or should anything happen. I am trying to figure out how to put this tile on here, but there is. You would notice as you start walking along the causeway. This is about 100 feet away still, but there is a wagon, a mud-coated wagon that is parked in front of the tower. There are no horses to be seen, but there is a wagon there. I have a tile for it. Do I click
Mud
this
coated
thing?
like it just drove through the mud, or mud coated like somebody tried to camouflage it?
1 second.
Mud coated as in she's selling pies and this is her new place.
Yes.
That woman is Strahd. I know it. You guys know it.
That woman is Strahd. Place tile. God, why do I suck at this? Tiles, custom. Nope. There it is. God, oh, that is so big. It's not that big. That's not how big the card is.
Guys, that is the biggest cart I've ever seen in my life.
Stop it, it's not.
Must be giants that live here.
Or
Yeah.
gods.
How do I? In your front. It's in the back. It's in the back now. That's still too big. Oh no. Okay. Can I rotate it? It's fine. There's gotta be a way to rotate it, right?
Try like number pad, like 7 and 9 maybe.
There we go. That'll work. Boom. Shift, control, mouse wheel.
Oh, there you go.
Good. That's
Now I'm
it.
gonna lock. Now I'm gonna.
Is that really
I'm gonna
actually
lock
where
it
it
down
is?
so I can't move it by accident. All right, we're good.
Okay.
We're doing it live. We're doing it live.
But
Okay.
that's kind of where it is. It's in the front.
Yeah, right in front.
Okay.
It's like a 10x5 wagon. It's like pretty standard like wagon size. About the same size as like the Vistani wagons. All right. So yeah, is everyone else following Lee?
Yeah, but I hate to say it, I am looking more at the tower than everything else, so I
Sure.
guess take that in mind to your thought process.
It is an old creaky tower. You see the scaffolding, the moss-covered statues up there. There's like one big door, front and center, in the middle of it. There's fog everywhere. Lee, you will make it all the way to the wagon unmolested.
Nice. I'm going to inspect the wagon. I want to find out if it looks like it's been here a long time, or is it a relatively new arrival?
Under layers of mud, the wagon seems to have a fresh coat of purple paint, and its wheels have a fancy gold trim. There's a brass lantern hanging from each corner, and there are red drapes covering tombstone-shaped windows on each side. Let's see. As you approach the wagon, you detect a faint smell of sulfur, and the grass around here seems to have been tramped down by many feet.
Sulfur. Curious.
Uh-huh.
Is there a way to like look inside?
Looking at the windows, the windows have curtains drawn on the inside of them, so all you see are thick red drapes through the tombstone-shaped windows, and on the back side of the wagon there is a door. If you're walking that way.
Okay. Yeah, Lee will go to the door and he'll actually knock on it.
Sure. So the door has a padlock on it, and there's a trio of signs. The first sign They're sort of haphazardly dangling like diagonally on them vertically. This cattywampus. The first one says, keep out. The second one says, home and property of Esmeralda de Avenir. And the third one says, trespassers will be immediately incinerated.
Do we recognize that name?
I mean, I don't know, do you?
Yeah, it doesn't sound familiar to me.
Is the mud on the wagon wet at all, or is it like old and dry?
Of what?
The mud on the wagon look fresh.
Is dried. The paint underneath the mud seems like a new coat of paint, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, even with the signs, I think Lee's still gonna knock on the door and see
Sure.
what the answer is.
You knock, and there is, after you wait for a moment, there is no answer.
Well, I'm not about to break into somebody's wagon.
Sure. You could probably attempt like a survival roll, Rachel, or nature roll to try to figure out any details about how long this wagon's been here. Okay. You, as you look around the zone, you would say that the tracks around here seem to have been made by a pack of wolves. The tracks here seem to be only about one night old.
Okay.
The wagon, you're guessing, hasn't been here for more than 2 days. You also are able to discern that that this wagon is not the only one that has been parked here. There's a second set of wagon tracks nearby.
Also fresh.
Also fresh. That seem to have been parked next to this wagon for some time. And then the wagon tracks lead away from here, back down south across the causeway.
She'll relate that.
Is there only the wolf prints? Or are there like boot prints or other prints?
Just a bunch of werewolves.
Yeah, just wolf prints. Primarily, I mean, there's so many wolf prints that they're kind of like covering the entire ground around here.
Yeah, Leo kind of like circle around the tower.
Sure.
I'm gonna inch up to the door itself. I am not stepping on the steps. I'm just getting closer enough to see.
Sure. So Lee, as you are circling the tower, you see that you're looking out across the lake. The dark water is interspersed here and there by patches of lily pads. You can only see some of the ones that are kind of close to you through the mist. But past that, you just see the still sheet of the lake on this rather calm day, but chilly day. As you are slowly, cautiously approaching the door, you see that there is a single door that is made of iron with no visible handles or hinges. And in the middle of the door is a large embossed red seal that's like circular in shape. Carved into the lintel above the door is a single word, Kazan. As you approach the door, 8 symbols about the size of a fist grow from the waxite surface of the seal. It looks something like this.
Firebolt.
Is it showing? It is showing.
Not yet.
I'm checking Rachel's screen in my thing. I can see it on her screen. See?
There
It
we
looks
go.
like that.
I don't see. Oh, here it is. Oh,
I can show it again.
no, it popped up.
So around like the sides and back of the tower, there's was there any like windows or crumbled walls or anything like that?
As you're circling around it, above you, you see that there is scaffolding which seems to kind of encircle the tower. Above you, starting at about like 20 feet up, there's some scaffolding that kind of like curls around in a spiral fashion around the outside toward the back and west sides of the tower. There is the scaffolding is primarily in a place surrounding a large gash that has like broken the wall on that side. There are arrow slits on the starting at about 20 feet up, and again at 40 feet up. So actually, they're probably more like 30 feet, 50 feet, and 70 feet up.
Okay.
Arrow slits. And then the uppermost level has window boxes that you can see from the ground. But that's like 80 feet up.
Did we? Oh yeah, we have that ring, the signet ring with the symbols. We didn't get that kid's book, did we?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
He had the spell book, and then he was looking at a book about something. I don't think anyone really investigated that.
Okay. We have the signet ring, and we know. I think Silas at least probably knows what the symbols on the book look like that were Kazan's symbology.
Mm-hmm.
Andy, I want to touch one of the symbols.
What do you want to touch?
I want to start with the one that looks like a triangle with 3 dots around it. It's in the top right corner.
Yep. Ooh, momentum, por favor. Where is this? There it is. Okay.
Anything happened?
As you what's that? Oh, where's it going? Okay. As you touch that, let's see what happens when you touch that one.
It explodes.
Right. So, as you touch that one, the symbol glows red.
Red, you say?
Yep.
Press it again. See if it turns off.
I want to hit the triangle on the bottom left. Is it also glowing red?
It glows silver.
Why are they glowing different colors? Oh, I hate that so much. Okay. Well, I'm gonna keep going my hunch. Top right, it's like a star thing.
It glows purple.
I don't like everything about those. And then
He's gonna start backing away from the door.
then the one, it's kind of
The door
bottom
behind the
right.
wagon.
It's a circle with many circles around it.
It glows green.
Okay. And then across from that one, it's just the circle.
It glows brown.
Okay. And then the triangle on the top left.
Glows yellow.
Okay. This is fucking with my head. Okay, so how's that triangle? I'm sweating. I'm sweating a little bit.
Cut the green wire.
3, 4. It's fucking backwards. That's fucking with my head. And then I want the bottom right. It looks like a pentagon.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Okay, I was at triangle. Did I count wrong? Hold on, triangle. Because then I should end here, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, looks like a pentagon.
Okay. That one glows pink.
Okay, and then I should end at the top left. That's a diamond with daggers coming out of it. It's between the triangle and the circle on the left-hand side.
Yep. The symbol glows blue. And all of the symbols begin to swirl together into this helical dance around each other until all the colors mesh into this white light and forms this triangular arcane rune in the middle. And the door opens a few inches.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, nice.
So what I'd like to imagine happens is everyone else is doing things, and Corvus just kind of absentmindedly starts touching the pattern, and then it's speeding up. And I would like to imagine right as I'm about to hit the last one, Ro realizes what's happening, but it's too late. And that's when I hit the last one. And I slowly kind of, guys, as the door opens up.
Like I said, booty trap. All right.
Well done, Corvus.
The door cracks open.
I may have touched the door. Swirl. That's a weird word.
Inside the floor here, the flagstone floor here is strewn with debris inside. What sort of light source do you have, Corvus? You have your lamp on?
I do have a lantern, and if it's dark enough, I would kind of... It's just clipped on my belt.
Sure. There's a torn curtain to the south, partially obscuring the vestibule here, which is over around that corner. There's a 5-foot indentation in the center of the floor with 4 pulleys attached to taut iron chains that stretch up through a similar hole in the rotted wooden ceiling above you. Standing next to the chains are 4 tall clay statues.
Do I get the feeling that this platform could... It seems like go up. It's attached to the ceiling. The chains go up.
It could be. There's like a 10 by 10 foot or a 5 by 5 foot hole in the ceiling about 20 feet above you. Chains sort of all go up through that hole. And right now all there is like a depressed, it's like a 3-inch deep, like depressed area within that square. What's Ro doing?
Falling asleep. Keeping an eye out for danger. Getting ready to cast the heal spell if somebody gets taken out by a trap.
Why would that happen? Well, friends, shall we enter? And I step foot in.
Sure. As you step in, all 4 of the statues' arms begin to move. And all of them start to do this. And the chain begins to lift up into the ceiling above as they work the chain upwards. And as they do so, you hear a creaking and grating sound from above as a stone platform begins to be lowered down through the hole in the ceiling.
Some kind of mechanical levitation device.
I will call it an elevator.
It moves slow, like it raises 5 feet per round, so it takes like a full 30 seconds for it to get from the hole in the ceiling above down to where you guys are. And it is maybe Corvus and Silas could fit on it together, but Lee probably could not fit on it with anybody else. It's just a 5 foot square. It will be tight. And since it's it would be tight to fit more than one person on it.
Well,
Maybe you did like on each other's shoulders, the person tower, you could do it.
I don't mind going first.
I'll follow you.
Silas doesn't object.
Actually, I don't even have to draw my rapier. I'm gonna sheath it again. I can do that instantaneously.
Are you sure you don't want me to go first, Corvus? I can tell you about all the cool things I see up there.
No, you stay put, and I'm gonna get on the platform.
Okay.
You're about to get incinerated.
Nope.
Feels like some alien movie where Corvus is going to make first contact.
Nothing immediately happened.
Lee's gonna kind of look around and see if there's like some sort of mechanism, a lever or button or something.
Okay, make a perception check. While he's looking around, is anyone else doing anything? You step on the platform where nothing immediately happens, Corvus. Lee, as you're looking around, you don't see anything obvious. You don't notice anything. You notice that these crates are all mostly broken and empty. You don't really see anything. Anything that once was in these crates is long rotted away.
Let's see. So this, once we entered, the statues started doing stuff. So he'll leave the tower and see if that triggers them.
Nothing happens.
I'm just gonna say quietly out loud, up.
Right? The statues begin to pull on the chains
Oh shit.
simultaneously,
Wow.
and you begin to go up, Corvus. Let me just.
I kind of, as I start rising, kind of lean down and look at Lee, and I just go up.
All right. So, as you get in here, that's not it. Second floor. You see dust and cobwebs filling this room, and the wooden floorboards all around you seem to be like rotting away in really bad shape. Do you want to keep it? It pauses on this floor, the platform, and you see above you is a similar 5-foot hole.
I think I'm gonna step off this one to see if it
Yep.
starts going back down.
How much would you say Corvus weighs?
Oh no.
Floors.
Um,
Rotten floorboards.
should have known. He's a scrawny guy. Let me see. I feel like I put his weight. I mean his height. He's like 5'8". Let's say 170.
Okay.
Why, Andy? Oh, literally 170. 6'1", 170. It was in my biography.
I'll skip something for you.
Oh, why? Where'd you put it? Is it in Discord?
Uh-oh. Shouldn't have eaten those, whatever you ate last.
as you step off onto the wooden floorboards, the boards start to creak and groan and collapse under your weight.
It's good.
You may, as a reaction, use the catch a ledge reaction to try to stop your falling.
I would like to do that.
I believe why don't you look up the action? It's a reaction called catch an edge, I think.
Grab an edge.
Grab an edge. There it is. All right, grab an edge.
Hope your acrobatics. Oh, you get your choice of acrobatics or reflex save.
Acrobatics or reflex? Oh, acrobatics is okay. Where's the reflex? Oh, I'm an expert. Oh. Ugh. What did I have to hit? You must succeed at your choice of a reflex. Usually a climb DC if you grab the edge.
Yeah, I think with that you're able to basically throw yourself over and like grab on, get your upper torso sort of like grabbing onto the top edge of the platform as the boards crumble away under your step, fall down. Lee, you probably, with your monk reflexes, are easily able to deflect and dodge away from the few boards that fall down towards you. But you see this commotion up above.
I could dodge these in my sleep.
In your head you hear, "Don't get off the lift." As I send you a message and I say, up. Floor 2 is hazardous.
So you after another about minute or so, it drags you up another 20 feet. 20, 30 feet. All right. Now we're in the third story. Time and the elements have all but destroyed this chamber. There's the gash in the northwest wall where you see some of the wooden scaffolding kind of peeking through that hole where at some point someone was trying to repair this damage. There's slimy black mildew on all the walls. The wooden floor here is completely rotted away and has begun to fall away in many pieces. There's an old rotted crib sitting near one wall over on this side. Again, there's a 5-foot square hole in the floor and the ceiling with chains going through it. Rusty chains in each corner.
Just gonna keep riding this up.
You want to check out the crib?
I mean, I do.
How much do you weigh?
You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna take my mage hand as I'm moving, and I want to like move the crib. I want to see if I can see inside of it.
Sure. You rock the crib a little bit. As you do so, like part of the rail work that was along one side of the crib sort of crumbles away and falls. It looks like at once it has like a dry rotted mattress and blanket in it that are mostly like crumbled and mildewed at this point. But you notice nothing else inside the crib. In fact, it looks like, this looks like there's probably a crib that it was made and never used before it was decayed in this way. It was like all the sheets were made properly, that kind of thing. But have since weathered and rotted with age.
I relay to Lee, just stay on the lift. 3rd floor is treacherous. Go on to the 4th.
Alright.
Well, now this is promising.
Yes, the floor here looks safe. And it looks like there's stuff to look at here. Do you want to send the thing back down for Lee?
Yes. I will cautiously and as quietly as I can step off the lift and whisper into my hand and say, "Tell our friends to ride to the 4th floor. I'll be waiting there."
Mm-hmm. Lee, if you wanted to get back up, you can get up, no trouble, as long as you're not trying to get off on the wooden floorboards.
You can do it,
Okay.
Lee.
Yeah,
Lee can do it.
he'll verbally relay the info to the rest of the party and then take the lift up.
Sure. All right. And you see these are the open window boxes that you notice from the ground,
Okay.
Corvus. So Lee, if you're gonna head up, shaboom.
Well, howdy, friend.
It's cozy up here.
Better than that crazy infant room.
Oh, the walls are weird. 1 second. It's the walls are weird.
Lee, have you noticed the walls are weird here?
They do seem a little weird. I couldn't say in what way, but something's definitely off.
Seem real strange.
These walls. This room is actually bigger than you guys notice. Than you see. 1 second.
Room feels smaller than it actually is.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Magic. The tower must have expanded somehow.
Let's see. Wall height. So the top of it should be 30. The bottom of it should be 0. Update wall. Shaboom.
Wow.
That work?
Definitely looks different.
Looks bigger.
Still looks weird.
Yeah, there's still like blocks here that don't seem right, but
yeah. There's walls, man. There's walls.
So many walls.
Walls are closing in.
Sometimes whenever I import these maps, it gets a little funky with the walls and the different levels. So these are the window boxes you think you saw from below, Lee, like on the sides here.
Oh,
that
that's
are
cool.
sort of sticking out. So this the top of the tower kind of widens out a little bit with these window boxes sticking out to oversee the land. But yes, you're in here. Unlike the levels below, this room shows sign of recent habitation. And although the place reeks of mold and mildew, it still has plenty of creature comforts, including the bed that's made. There's a matching chair, bright tapestries, and a large iron stove with plenty of fresh cut wood to feed it. Light enters through arrow slits as well as through dirt-caked windows with broken shutters. Other features of the room include a standing suit of armor, full plate, and ashes in the fireplace. The old wooden rafters above you bend under the weight of the tower roof, which has somehow over the years remained intact. Mounted to the rafters are pulleys around which hang rusted iron chains supporting the elevator platform.
Does it look like this is the top floor?
Yes, there's no more hole. Above you is just the rafters supporting the slate roof.
All right. Yeah, I guess Lee will probably like poke around and see if you can find any clues as to who may have been using this recently.
Sure. Go ahead. You both make perception checks if you're looking around. When you can tell me where you're looking. You're looking in different places.
Right there.
Probably check out this desk and then maybe the chest.
All right. As you, Corvus, you're looking at the little table over here.
Yeah.
So at the table, it's sort of like a smaller, like coffee table size thing. Over there, you find a beaded bracelet with several crude carved wooden charms that are on it. It's colorful and whimsical, and it is far too narrow to fit around your wrist.
Does it give me the impression that this could be a child's?
Sure does. There's a silver dagger with a silvered blade. Yep, that's what you find on the table there.
Okay.
You, Lee, you both rolled pretty good. Lee, you don't notice anything in particular on the desk over there. However, it actually seems like with your check, it looks like the desk has spots of where it looks like it's been cleaned off recently. Where like maybe there were things sitting there, like dust spots where there's voids where things used to be,
Okay.
which are no longer there. You would guess like paper or book size things. Yeah, you do see that there are this stove over here has ashes inside of it. You also, out the window, over this way, notice a splotch of yellow out in the lake.
Like something on the surface or underneath the surface?
So yeah, if you head up to the window to check it out, it looks like there's a patch of lily pads that from your angle before walking around through the mist, you probably just couldn't catch it very well. But from up here, from your vantage point, you can actually see that some of the there's a patch of lily pads about 15 feet from the shore that are like this flamboyant yellow color.
Okay.
Curiosity's sake, I do want to just kind of look in that stove. Is it like a fireplace, or is it more like a stove?
It's a stove, but it has like one of those swinging doors that can open and shut.
Yeah, just for the giggles, I just wanna see if there's anything in that ash, like if something
Sure.
got burned in there.
Someone burned a lot of paper in here. It has all that curled, matted appearance of like burned books or burned piles of papers. You do find I'll put them somewhere. I have them.
Oh shit, are the gargoyles outside these windows?
Uh-huh.
That's
Sure
cool.
are. They sure are. There it is. Oh, save changes. Okay. So you find a page from a book. and what looks to be like some sort of a piece of paper with some painted words on it, like a larger poster-sized paper. So that's the journal page. Did the poster come through?
It didn't yet.
Not yet. There it is. Rictavio's Carnival of Wonders.
Oh, there it is. I feel like that guy's name has shown up before. I don't remember why.
He's the bard in the tavern when we first got to Blackie.
Yeah.
So is he a werewolf?
He told you a really bad vampire pun.
He sure did.
Yeah, then I added that as a handout under Valaki Valley,
Blackie Valley.
as well as the burn journal page you found in the stove. But with that revelation up here, if you wanted to check out the lily pads, that would actually probably put a pin in the tower if you guys wanted to.
I mean,
Complete the circle here.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to stop or keep going, but I want to check out the chest and then the lily pads at some point.
Yeah. No, let's wrap this up. So we had that a little revelation here. So inside the chest seems to be some plain clothes. Like it's a few sets of just common clothes, built for a standard human. You see, with your perception, you could probably notice that the bottom of the chest has a loose board, and underneath it is a small chamber with a hand crossbow inside and 10 bolts.
Okay. I'll grab that and give it to either Corvus or Silas, whoever wants it.
Sure. Yeah, you can throw it in the stash. There's a hand crossbow and 10 bolts.
Okay.
Dope.
Crossbow bolts. The crossbow bolts are silvered.
Hand crossbow
But that's all there was in the chest. Really, it was sort of just some clothes and then the hidden chamber with that. Anything else you wanted to do up here, Abe?
I would just take a look at that suit of armor.
Sure. It looks like a well-made suit of plate armor. It looks like it probably could use a little TLC, some rust and polishing. But it seems to be in good working order. It's not rust rotted through in any way. But you think with a little bit of care, it could be refurbished. It could be like a pretty workable suit of full plate. It does have arcane runes on it. Do you wanted to roll those?
I mean, yes. Probably Arcana.
Yeah, it's sort of like along all the seams of it are listed these lines of runes. Arcana. Yeah. Look at that.
What happens?
So this is, you read stories about these mages having suits of armor that they could animate to defend them as like guards. This reminds you of like the recipe for that kind of thing. Although it looks like whatever magic was here has maybe since been worn and dissipated by age and the rust.
Gotcha.
But you're guessing at one point this was enchanted to be an animated armor.
Yeah, I'm cool with checking out that yellow lily pad.
Who's going in the water?
Go.
It's about 15 feet out from shore.
Yeah, we'll go in the water.
Oh, thank
Okay.
God. I mean, if you want.
Gets to be about hip deep as you go out that far. And as you search around, you find sunk to the bottom of the lake are 3 ceramic pots that have been weighted down with stones. And as you pull them out to inspect them, yeah, you realize they're all about half full with stones, and all 3 of them yes. 2 of them look like they have dried yellow paint. Like they were probably once pots that held paint. This is bright yellow. The third one is white paint. Which you also saw like similar spots on the Rictavio's Carnival of Wonders sign.
Why would someone hide paint?
Why, indeed. Perhaps we'll find out next time in the Curse of Strahd. I think that's a good place for us to stop tonight. If you guys wanted to share any of your revelations with the team and get the brain trust working on it this next week, yeah, y'all might be able to come up with some ideas.
So yellow lily pads. Andy, I never found that handout. I found the picture, but I didn't see the burn pages.
The burn journal page, it's under handouts.
Okay.
And then under Valaki Valley.
Handouts. Am I just in the wrong spot? Do I suck?
I could change. I'm gonna change the name of it. From Valaki Valley to. Do you see Valaki Valley? No.
Under handouts, I only see session notes, Taroka allies, and Taroka reading.
Okay, good.
There's no folders.
Then I was.
There's no folders in there.
No, that was all.
Oh yeah, okay. You have to click on handouts. Okay, yeah, I see.
Yep.
Now.
Oh shit.
So I actually changed it to Lake Baratok because that's actually where Valaki Valley is a little too broad. We'll call it Lake Baratok.
Burn journal page. Got it.
That's it.
Got it. And I'm sorry, I was really distracted with adding bolts to my inventory. There were 3 jugs.
3 jugs, 2 yellow, 1 white.
2 yellow and 1 white. And they were just like sunk in the water.
Yep. Looks like someone intentionally sunk them.
Weird.
What if, let's see, it's Rictavio. What was the RVR? Is Rictavio the RVR? was his name? I forgot. Where is it? Yeah, Rudolf von Rictavio. I could see it, especially that journal page.
Oh, yeah.
Dun dun dun.
Gotta track him down now and get some answers.
Hard way.
We could start the easy way.
Interesting. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.